Welcome to Digimasters Shorts. We are your hosts, Adam Nagus
and Carly Wilson, delivering the latest scoop from the digital realm.
Insta360 has launched the X6, a redesigned flagship 360-degree camera with dual Sony 1.1-inch square sensors that deliver up to 14.5 stops of dynamic range. The camera records native 8K video at 50 frames per second and adds ambient light sensors and pure video mode for improved low-light footage. Its triple-chip system reportedly increases computing power by 500% while reducing energy consumption by more than a third. That hardware supports InstaFrame 2.0, which automatically tracks people, pets, and objects, while an optional head tracker enables hands-free point-of-view control. The X6 also offers up to 140 minutes of 8K recording, charges to 80% in 24 minutes, and is waterproof to 65 feet without a dive case. The standard bundle costs $862.99 and includes the camera, battery, cable, and protective pouch. Google TV Freeplay is expanding beyond live channels by adding more than 10,000 free on-demand movies and television shows. Sonos appears to be preparing Ace Ultra wireless headphones, with regulatory documents confirming the name and suggesting up to 5 colour options. Formula E will move to Disney Plus as its global streaming home from the 2026-27 season, with ESPN and ESPN Plus carrying coverage in the United States.
Google has unveiled its 2026 hardware lineup, led by the Pixel 11 series, Pixel Watch 5, and its first in-house tracker, the $29 Pixel tag. The Pixel 11 Pro models introduce Highlight, a ring of RGB LEDs around the rear flash that signals Gemini activity and calls from selected contacts. The phones retain Google's familiar design but feature slimmer camera bars, edge-to-edge glass, brighter displays, and more scratch-resistant screens. Battery capacities are slightly lower across the lineup, although Google promises at least 24 hours of use and introduces an extreme charging mode. The new Tensor G6 chip is claimed to improve power efficiency by 20%, browsing speed by 25%, and app loading by 15%. Camera upgrades include larger 48-megapixel primary sensors on select models, expanded zoom, faster low-light photography, magic capture, and customizable HDR+ styles through camera looks. Gemini gains expanded automation features including ride ordering, shopping, business calls with transcripts, and AI-enhanced voice transcription through Rambler. The Pixel 11 phones run Android 17 with 7 years of updates, start at $899 and will ship on August 20th, while the Pixel 11 Pro Fold reaches $1,099. The Pixel Watch 5 keeps the previous design but adds a faster processor, expanded exercise tracking, improved GPS, offline Gemini features, and AI-based blood pressure and insulin sensitivity estimates. The watch starts at $399, ships August 20th, and the Pixel tag will launch November 11th. Spotify will begin labeling artist profiles that appear to represent AI-generated identities with AI persona badges in mid-September. The badges will appear on artist pages, search results, and playlist listings. Spotify said the measure is intended to give listeners greater transparency as synthetic performers become more common. Artists may disclose their status through Spotify for Artists, but Spotify will also review profiles featuring photorealistic AI-generated names and images. AI persona accounts will be excluded from editorial and algorithmic recommendations by default, unless listeners already follow them. Users will still be able to search for, stream, and follow those artists. The policy focuses on an artist's public identity rather than whether AI was used to create the music, with separate tools providing production-related disclosures. Spotify said listeners will eventually be able to report apparently unlabeled AI personas. The approach avoids banning synthetic artists while limiting their ability to compete for discovery, though inaccurate labels could affect legitimate musicians who use AI creatively.
Brad Lightcap, OpenAI's former chief operating officer, has left the company to launch a new venture. Lightcap announced the move in a farewell message to employees, describing the decision as bittersweet. He said it had been the honor of his life to help build OpenAI over the past decade. Lightcap joined the company in 2018 and helped transform it from a small research laboratory into a major technology company. He played a key role in developing corporate partnerships worth billions of dollars. Although he confirmed plans to pursue an entrepreneurial project, he did not disclose further details. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman thanked Lightcap for his contributions and his early support for the company's ambitious vision. The two executives previously worked together at startup accelerator Y Combinator. Before joining OpenAI, Lightcap held roles at Dropbox and JP Morgan.
Thank you for listening to today's AI and Tech News Podcast Summary. please do leave us a comment, and for additional feedback, please email us at podcast@digimasters.co.uk. You can now follow us on Instagram and Threads by searching for @Digimaster Shorts or search for Digimasters on LinkedIn. Be sure to tune in tomorrow and don't forget to follow or subscribe.